Let's bring in Randy Babbitt. He served as the FAA administrator from 2009 to 2011. He's also a veteran pilot who flew 25 years for a major airline. Okay, so these firings do not include actual air traffic controllers, but they do include people responsible for maintaining radar equipment and navigational systems. How will this impact air traffic controllers, do you think?
Well, you certainly are always looking, for modernization. It's a highly technical environment. And it's also not an isolated environment, meaning you say, well, we're going to modernize all the equipment at the FAA, but at any given moment, there's 45,000 airplanes fly over the country. They all have to be modified too. Those are owned by private corporations. You can't fix one side of the equation without, a counterbalance on the other side, so that the new equipment can be used. And
right, but these people are fired. We haven't gotten this new equipment. I'm asking you, what impact do the firings have, if any? Maybe they have no impact. But people are thinking, hold on, I keep hearing there's a shortage of air traffic controllers. Where are we firing people who might make their air traffic controllers' lives easier?
Yes, the problem, it's a long chain. It's a two-plus years to be a fully qualified air traffic controller. And, the situation was, of course, during COVID, you reduced air traffic down to about 30% of what it had been and laid off a lot of people. You didn't need them. And the air traffic came back more quickly than we anticipated. And you can't just call them back. You got to train them all over again.
Right, so yes, but we're not talking about air traffic controllers. We're talking about the people who were fired over the weekend. These are the support staff for the air traffic controllers. And my question to you is, does this impact, these firings that just happened, will this impact what the air traffic controllers do?
Absolutely will. These are the people, there's 7,000 or 8,000 people that take care of all of the equipment, all the navigation facilities, the airports, the approach procedures, all of those are going to be impacted by this. It's not like we had too many of them. We've had a shortage of them, and it's going to be a problem.
So now if something breaks down, if a radar breaks down, if the navigational thing breaks down, or as Joe Khalil just pointed out, some of these people just clear the runways, to make sure they're clear of snow. Other people make repairs on planes. Are you telling me there's not anybody to do that now, or there certainly are less people to do that?
Well, there certainly would be less people. And remember, some of these situations, the airports themselves hire people to take care of the snow plowing and things like that. The airlines take care of the maintenance on their airplanes. But all the equipment that's utilized in air traffic control is maintained by the FAA.
And does that stuff break down a lot?
No more than any other company's equipment. I mean, everything, at some point has a shelf life. It has wear and tear. We've said for years, the system is becoming antiquated. And should be upgraded. We have new technology today. We should capitalize on it. We should use it. And it takes people to design and implement and put those new pieces of equipment online. And yes, it will impact that in the long run.
So let me ask you something. People hear, oh my God, they're firing FAA employees and we've just had all these crashes. What are we doing? But in the end, is it possible that this might actually make air travel and air traffic control easier and safer by, although we'd have to spend money on that, spend money on new equipment and new technology that could better modernize air traffic control?
Absolutely. Yeah, we definitely are ripe for modernization. But as I said earlier, I probably misunderstood your question a bit, but that's not a one-sided equation. You not only change and update the equipment that the government uses, but the aircraft themselves and the operators have to upgrade too, and that's expensive.
I see. You can't just upgrade all the stuff in the towers. It's got to be in the airplanes as well, and that's up to the airlines.
Right.
Okay, Randy Babbitt, you cleared up a lot for us. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.